Hey everybody, what is up? Serial Overdrive here, and today I'm playing Entropia Universe. Sorry for that late start there. I just wanted to make sure that the game was actually loading, getting to Twitch, everything like that. It looks like we're good, Universe, so I'm going to get going basically. So what we're going to be doing today is a 50 PED Arkadia Underground mining run. Why do I always do mining? Someone asked. Just because that's what I prefer. It's a lot easier to talk, and I think I'm better at it. I don't know what you guys think, but that's my personal opinion. So we're going to be doing a 50 PED run. Hopefully we're going to make a little bit of a profit, and well, let's get to it. As I'm not in the underground. Let me head back down there. I had to get some quests. So as always, I'm doing this run because it's a mining run, like a pure mining run. There's no what would I say? Like there's no lesson or anything behind it, right? So that means what we're going to be doing is just streaming this live on Twitch. So there's going to be people joining in. There's going to be people saying hi in chat. Maybe I'll try and convey the messages as best as possible. You guys sort of know what to expect if you're watching this. I mean, some of you might be new, so you might not know, but if you're watching this, you know how it works. Well, I said if you're watching this, you know how this works, and then I said if you're new, you won't. Alright, so if you're new, let me explain it for you. Basically, I have like helpful how-to videos in Entropia Universe, and then I have just generic mining runs where maybe we'll find a good location, maybe we won't. This is a generic mining run, which means those I'm going to stream live on Twitch because just interacting with people actually helps. It gives me a little bit more content, and I don't know, I like that form of doing these runs. Let's not go here. So I want somewhere that does not have a ton of mobs. This is the underground, so I know there's plenty of locations that don't have a lot of mobs or animals. So anytime you see these red dots, I just tend to jump to a new area. As you can see, there is a bit of a tax because we're in the underground, but hopefully the loot's going to be a bit better. All right, so we have a few mobs, but I think this might be a good area. I just said like no mobs, but I like to mine around herds. I feel like if you're mining around a herd, especially a herd that can do a lot of damage, you're more likely to find some big drop items, right? So we're gonna give this theory a test, right? I'm gonna drop some probes, see what happens, and if I don't find anything, well, then I'm wrong. These actually might not be bad to hunt later too, because I can get some quests if I think there's a quest, an Arkadia quest, where if you kill 15 mobs, you get like a uniform or something like that, so that might not be a bad one to do. But for now, we're going to do this mining run. Hopefully, we're going to make some money. For those of you who don't know, the underground means you're going to find less, but when you find something, the claims are going to be bigger. A lot of people have been having luck down here, so I'm giving it a go too. And bigger claims means, you're more likely to global. You won't have as many claims, but you're more likely to global when you do get a claim, and hopefully you're going to find something good. Hopefully it works out. A lot of people do like the whole go big or go home type mentality, and this area really draws those people. Like every planet has one of these areas, at least the big three, right? So the big three planets, I think, are Entropia, Arkadia, and Calypso. Calypso being number one, then Arkadia, then Entropia. And so Calypso has FOMO, which isn't really a part of it, but it sort of is. It's that asteroid that goes around the planet. Then Entropia is hell, and Arkadia obviously is the Arkadia Underground, which is where I'm at now. Those are areas where you're mining, and you want to come here with good gear. I wouldn't recommend coming here with a newbie finder. I'm here with a 105. I'd probably say like 104 maybe would be the lowest type finder I'd go here with, because a lot of these big claims are going to be found deeper. And if I do find one, I'll actually pull it up just to show you guys. And you can compare that to like what your average find depth is. I think I do have videos where I do that in, I think either in Hell or on Boma. I don't think I've done it on the Underground. But yeah, generally the way it works is like the claims that are harder to find, the higher level claims are going to be a little bit lower in the ground, so you've got to have some better skills to get those. And like if you don't have a finder that can reach those claims, then you're going to find a lot of nothing. That's why back in the day, like nobody would ever tell you to go to CLD, or sorry, no one would tell you to go to Club Never Die, because CND, Club Never Die, because like when you're new, because you'd likely not find anything. Even if there's a claim there, you probably couldn't reach the depth and you just wouldn't find it. I am not having luck here. Also, Moon Tori, what's up? I just saw you said you finally got me. So, glad to see you got a stream. These things don't last too long. I'm not one of those like 2-3 hour streamers. I'm doing like 20 to 30 minute bursts, but it works for the video format and it gives me a chance to interact with people. Again, that's part of the reason I don't have a schedule either, because if I had a schedule, then I feel like if people are scheduling their day, or at least like, oh, it's 8 o'clock, I should tune in. I don't want to just be doing like a 20-minute special. I want to be doing something longer. This way, when people can just sort of catch me online, it's a little bit easier for me to say it's only a 20 or 30-minute video. So how's it going, man? If you guys have any questions, those of you watching in chat, just let me know and I'll answer like right now live. If you get any questions and you're watching on YouTube, just leave a comment. I really like what I saw with the I did a video that was, is Entropia Universe dying? Go check that video out if you haven't seen it. But I love the comments there. Like, you guys were actually really interactive with it. I know it took a while for me to respond, but that was because I was reading this stuff and I'm like, oh wow, these are like well thought out comments. I can't just, well, like when someone writes a comment like that, I don't want to be on my phone and be like, thanks, LOL, or something like that. Like, I want to have an intelligent response to it. So that's why it took me so long to respond. I wanted to take some time just to read them and actually like give you guys a good response. And I hope I did that. I hope nobody was disappointed with my responses. Thank you though. Like, I really do enjoy seeing that sort of discussion and seeing everybody chiming in with what they think. Like, some of you guys brought up some really good points as far as like whether Entropia Universe is, you know, dying or not. I think one thing everybody agreed on was Calypso is definitely not what it used to be, but I mean, that's sort of obvious because there used to not be any planets. And I don't know, do you guys count Foma as part of Calypso? I always do. Like Foma and what's that asteroid? Crystal Palace. I always count that as being a part of Calypso. I think technically I'm wrong, but I don't feel like I am. I don't know. Alright, I see the stream's filling up a little bit. We're up to 4 people, which is pretty good for Entropia Universe. I've got 31 followers on Twitch, so that means, you know, over 10% of them are watching me right now, which is cool. Actually, one of those is me, so under 10%. But yeah, I don't know. My Twitch is very small. If you're watching this and you're a fan of me on YouTube, you can go to my Twitch and sub. Oh, here we go. We got a claim. Or, let's see if I can see how deep it is. Unknown. Does it say depth? So 622 meters is the depth, right? So that sort of gives you an idea of what I mean. Like, the finds, it's deeper. And let's check out, I'm going to show you the finder too. Like, I'm using a 105, which would be this one. If you look at the item info, the max depth is 522. So really, I should be using a better finder because I could have run right over this claim and it wouldn't have found it. So like, average search depth is basically the average max depth that finder has. So when it says 522, that means there's a chance I might find that claim at 622, but there's also a good chance I wouldn't. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. But yeah, like, it gets a little, I don't know, you hate to think that you're running over claims that could be good. So I probably should upgrade finders. If you have any suggestions, just let me know. Let's see, how many PEDs was that? I feel like that was not a big claim. I was hoping for something big. Oh, let's see, someone asked, how is the underground treating me? Not too bad. I've been breaking even a lot, which, that's pretty good, honestly. I'm happy with break even. So, yeah, not too bad. I haven't hit any, like, huge profits or, like, made a ton off of it. I think I did do one video where I did really good, I think. But, yeah, I could be better, could be worse, could be a lot worse. I don't know, the TK, so someone suggested I use the TK220. I'll have to look into that. That might be a good option. Yeah, because the depth on that, they're saying is 700-ish, which that would be perfect for an area like this. I think I have the skills for it. I'm not 100%. So I'm gonna finish this run, and then actually I'll probably pop onto the auction real quick and check that out. I hope this run goes well. I haven't found too much yet, so we'll see. And if any of you guys have any suggestions for upcoming like how-to videos, just let me know. I'm not 100% sure yet. I might do something on just how to pick a good society and what like societies bring to the table as far as like why you'd want to join them. Maybe something on picking a mentor. I don't know. Let's see. Someone asked what my prospecting level is. Let's check this out. I don't know it offhand, to be honest with you guys. There we go. Prospector, I'm 13. So I'm a level 13 prospector and surveyor. Miner, I'm 11. Driller, I'm 9. Those two don't really matter that much. Well, they do matter for pulling up your claims, but I mean, you know, you should upgrade extractors just because it makes life easier, but prospecting and surveying are what matter the most when you're going for loot. So, okay. Someone said they don't think I can use the TK220, so I'll look into it. Yeah, I'm not too high level as far as this game goes. TK, alright, 1-2, they're saying the 120 might be good. So, I'll have to check that out, because I definitely need something that can hit a deeper depth. See, here the thing is, because of the treasure being so much, like, you can only drop half the amount of probes if you want to look for treasure, and it seems like on Arkadia, in Arkadia Underground, treasure is mainly what you're going to be finding. I think I found as much treasure as I have ore and end matter combined, so that's, I don't know. It means that these runs go a lot faster. Like, I always think like a 50 PED run, that should be like a 20-30 minute video. This one feels like it's gonna be super fast, and I hate to duck out early on you guys, but that might be what's gonna happen. And this might be a horrible run. I've only found 16 PEDs so far, so we're gonna need a global here really to make a profit. I don't know. Let's see. All right. So we're down to our last probe. Yeah, I do need. Someone mentioned I need to start doing 100 PED runs. I might actually turn this into a 100 PED run. So do like 50 here, buy another 50 PEDs of probes, and do 50 somewhere else. Just because, yeah, like it's not taking as long as I thought it would. All right, so that's good. We got some skills at least. Prospecting, surveying, geology, and treasure sense. Treasure sense is something I have like no skills in. So that's something I do need to improve. Alright, so I'm gonna take this 60 seconds here, jump back, buy some more probes, try a different area, and hopefully we'll have some more luck. But yeah, I'm gonna make this a 100 PED run, just because 50 PEDs is too short, especially here, because you might not find anything. Like you need to go through more PEDs when you're looking for the bigger claims, I think. Because I don't know, it doesn't really accurately represent the underground experience, I guess. Because it's like I could find a big claim, and on a 100 PED run, you might find nothing for 50 PEDs, get one global, and then spend another 50 PEDs. So, someone asked for a mining above ground in one of my videos. Yeah, I can definitely do that. I mean, these videos are like the easiest to produce. Coming up with topics to talk about and actually making sure I know enough, that actually takes some time. But just doing a quick mining video, that's not too hard. So yeah, I could do something above ground. Actually, 2 people are suggesting something above ground. Do you guys want me to do the next 50 PEDs above ground? No, actually, that would mess up the video title. So I'm not going to do the next 50 PEDs above ground, but I will do an above ground video. I think I've got some too in my past, like, history, but I don't know, with YouTube you get a lot better at talking through things as you go, so if you go back like a year or two and watch some of my videos, it's pretty bad. I say a lot, I just said it there, but I say it a lot more. And if you go back to like when I first started YouTube, it's just horrible. I was messing with the audio. I've talked about that a lot. I was messing with the audio, and I thought it worked at the time. It did not work though. It's like back when you listen to your voice, like you're not used to hearing your voice, right? So you listen to it and you'd be like, oh, this sounds like shit. And now that I'm a little bit more used to how my voice sounds, I don't think it sounds that bad anymore. Okay, someone's saying when they mine underground, they just stick with one thing to mine. I don't know. I don't see any advantage to really mining one thing versus three. If you mine one thing, the runs are gonna take longer. Like 100 PED run that I'm doing now would probably take triple the time, maybe even like 4 times the amount of time, which is good. But at the same time, I don't think you get that much out of it. Okay, we got a claim. So I think I made the right call there. I'm finding a lot more ore now. I don't know what the fuck is going. I haven't been watching chat, but for those of you that watched the video, they're apparently talking about pedophiles in here. So I don't know. You guys will probably get some fun out of that. I know some of you guys have read the chat when I'm talking. Let's see okay, we got gas. I was gonna see how much it is. That was not a big claim, was it? I'm talking about how big these claims are, and I've not gotten these great claims that I'm talking about. Arkadia is making me look bad. I don't know what the fuck these guys are talking about in chat, but this is like, I just glance down every second. Now they're talking about this is like R-rated content down here going on in chat. They're talking about, I'm not going to make a judgment, but it looks like they're talking about being pedophiles or something. Weird shit. Like, I've just been talking here, and I just saw a pedophile out of the corner of my eye. Oh, another claim. Nice. I saw them mention pedo talk in chat, yeah, and I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And just glance back again and look bad. You guys can make a judgment on that later. So yeah, for those of you watching the video, you might get some entertainment out of watching that chat. You might get more entertainment out of that than watching me. Alright, another gas claim was not too big. It's looking like ore is going to be the big winner here. God, I keep looking down at chat and they're off the rails. Alright, let's see. I don't know where I want to go. Like, I'm pulling up the mining locations, but just when I don't find anything, I'm not going to call the area out. That's why in some of these videos I don't really focus on the map, just because usually I pull that up, I find a location, start mining. If it goes well, then I'm going to call it out and be like, hey, look at this. This is a great place to go. Ooh, okay, this is it. All right, we got an ample now. This might be a good area to go. For those of you wondering too, I am at the Abyss. So might be worth checking out, you guys. Oh yeah, someone's mentioning like a lot of kids don't play this game, which is true just because of the money. I don't know. I was a teenager when I started playing this game, honestly. But if you're a free player, I was more of a free player. I'm not amped right now, so this is a completely unamped run. It's 100 PEDs and probes. I'm using a F105. This is for those of you watching in Twitch or those of you who jumped ahead on YouTube. Not much else to say about that. But yeah, we're gonna get off that whole chat room thing because they're just off the rails. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I did start playing when I was younger, but yeah, I couldn't. Like, until you can deposit, until you get lucky, get a HOF, and you can start investing it, it's really hard to actually make a go of Entropia. That's why I mention that in a lot of my videos, just because so many people think that they can join this game, and the first hunt they do, they're going to make a profit. And I get what they're thinking, because if you play any other, like, MMO or anything like that, you're used to a game that's going to sort of let you advance. Whereas this game it's not going to be as easy to advance, okay? That's part of the thing. The grind isn't as much of a grind as it is this battle to actually be profitable, right? Whereas another game, they're just going to let you grind until you can fight a boss. That's not the end game here. Okay, so someone's saying level 7 and level 10 amp are good to use. I'll have to look into that. Because, yeah, I know I need to upgrade my finder. I think, yeah, I want to do an amped run here. I definitely want to do an amped run. I used to do amped runs in Hell on Rocktropia when that first came out. And it worked out pretty well. Oh, here we go. End matter. First end matter claim of the day. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully something good. I completely forgot about actually showing you guys the depth, didn't I? Oh, great. Yeah, I was like, I'm going to show you guys the depth, and you guys can see how deep everything is and realize why you need a better finder. And I just completely spaced out on that. My bad. That's completely my bad. What did I find? That is not a big claim at all. And yeah, that's true. Like amps make it a lot more fun because you're more likely to hit globals. The video is going to be more exciting. I'm going to be spending more money, but that's going to make the video more exciting. But yeah, you do, like someone mentioned in chat, you do lose a lot more money. Like I've gone through hundreds and hundreds of PEDs in like an hour using amps. And sometimes you make a lot and you're very happy. And then sometimes you just lose it all and you're like, well, all right, I'm not going to be playing this game for a few months. 'Cause it burns you out. But it is fun, and it's not bad for a video here or there. Plus, I think you do skill up faster with amps. Actually, that was the other video I was thinking about doing for YouTube, something on sort of loot theory. There's a lot of theories out there on how looting works and how you can get better loots and everything like that. I might go over a few of the big ones that I follow and a few of the ones that I've heard people saying. Just because it's fun stuff to talk about. It might get a good discussion going, just like the video I did on whether or not Entropia universe is dying. So I think that might be a good idea. We'll see. Maybe I will never get around to making that video. I don't know. Because the loot theories are sort of weird, and I've covered it a bit. Like I do talk about my theories in this type of environment. It's just there's no one cohesive video where I go through it all. Oh wow, we got 10 people watching on Twitch. That's pretty cool. Feel free to ask me any questions. For those of you who are watching on Twitch and don't know, these videos are mainly for my YouTube channel, which is a little bit bigger than my Twitch channel. So, Serial Overdrive on YouTube, Serial Overdrive on Twitch. Anyone who's watching, feel free to subscribe wherever you want. Oh, and someone mentioned like tagging in the YouTube videos. So yeah, like the tagging, I try to get all the sort of the top Entropia tags for it. I know like I could go into MMOs and try to get some of those tags. It's a lot harder to get those just because there's more competition for it. So that's like I do every now and then I'll throw in MMO or even like RCE, which is Real Cash Economy MMO. And you can check my videos don't really rank too high on either of those tags just because there's people with 2 million subs that are going for it. So it's really hard for me to get any videos that have any sort of sway outside of the Entropia universe community. Obviously, the more people that comment, the more people that like, the more people that sub, it helps. But I don't have the pull that some people do. I know there was, what was it? There was some guy who streamed Entropia Universe. He was a huge Twitch guy. And it caused the actual like searches for Entropia Universe on Google to skyrocket compared to what they usually are. So there's some people that do have a ton of sway. And if we could get those people interested, okay, the run's over. So I lost money on this one. But yeah, if we could get those people doing this, or I mean, if I could get that big, which I don't think is going to happen. But if we could get those people doing this, you might be able to see a lot more, like a pretty big influx in new players. And I definitely agree. Like, it would be great to see some older players making videos. I know a lot of people have mentioned that. Like, I'm making a lot of how-to videos, but some of my knowledge is out of date. So those of you with updated skills, like, go for it. Because honestly, if you're making YouTube videos and you focus on like a niche like Entropia Universe, it's a lot easier for your content to get out there. I have like 600 subscribers, and if you search Entropia Universe on YouTube, my videos come up pretty high in the search. So it's not a saturated area. If you've got that knowledge, you can make the videos and just put them up there. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask me. I'll help you out. I'm not really afraid of competition or anything like that. I don't make a living off of this. So, the more people playing, the more people enjoying the game, the more people having fun, the better. Let's check out what I did here. Hopefully, my commentary here hasn't been too off the rails. Alright, so 60 PEDs I got. I probably got some probes left over too. Let's throw those in there. Alright, so we've got about 64 PEDs of loot, and let's check the markup here. I actually have to get going soon to pick someone up, so this is a good time to end the video. So we've got 109% markup on Blau, 114 on Gaz, probably nothing on this, yeah. Probably nothing on this, yeah. So we probably got an extra like few PEDs in loot. So I probably lost maybe 30% on this run. So I'll probably end up with somewhere between 63 and like 67 PEDs made. Not too bad. I got some skills, had some fun, got to make a video. Not too bad, but this is pretty average for the runs I do on Calypso, the runs I do on Entropia, the runs I do everywhere. Like 70% isn't great, but it's not something I don't expect. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully I found you a great mining place, like right here, right in this area was pretty good. And yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one. Now I just gotta figure out how to close this, because for some reason it's not popping up. Oh, there we go. Alright, peace guys. I'll be watching in chat for those of you on Twitch, by the way. Peace.